Sleep is not just a nightly ritual. It is a biological necessity, as vital as breathing and eating. Every night, our bodies and brains engage in an intricate process of repair, restoration, and memory consolidation. During sleep, the brain processes information gathered throughout the day, forming new neural connections and clearing away waste products that build up during waking hours. The immune system also benefits, producing infection-fighting proteins called cytokines. Without adequate sleep, these essential functions are disrupted. According to neuroscientists, sleep is crucial for maintaining cognitive performance, emotional stability, and physical health. Over time, missing sleep can contribute to a host of chronic illnesses, from cardiovascular disease to diabetes. But what exactly happens when a person does not sleep for an entire week? Let us break down the science day by day to reveal the profound consequences of extreme sleep deprivation. The first day without sleep might feel familiar to anyone who has pulled an all-nighter. Initially, the body compensates by releasing extra adrenaline and stress hormones, keeping you alert for a short while. However, as the hours tick by, your attention span shortens, reaction times slow, and decision-making becomes impaired. Research shows that after just 16 hours awake, cognitive performance begins to decline. Irritability and mood swings become more pronounced. Microsleeps, which are brief episodes of sleep lasting just a few seconds, may start to occur without warning. These lapses can be dangerous, especially when driving or operating machinery. By the end of 24 hours, your brain is already struggling to function optimally, and your body is beginning to feel the strain. After 2 full days without sleep, the effects deepen. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for logical thinking and impulse control, becomes less active. Memory lapses are more frequent, and it becomes harder to concentrate or learn new information. Emotional instability increases, with anxiety and frustration often surfacing. The immune system, deprived of its nightly boost, starts to weaken. Levels of natural killer cells, which help fight viruses and tumors, drop significantly. According to sleep scientist Dr. Matthew Walker, just one night of poor sleep can lower your immune defenses by up to 70%. Physical symptoms like headaches, tremors, and muscle aches may also appear. By this point, the body is running on empty, and the brain is struggling to maintain basic functions. Reaching 72 hours or 3 days without sleep, the mind and body enter a critical state. Hallucinations may begin, as the brain struggles to differentiate between reality and imagination. Visual distortions, seeing shapes or flashes of light, and even hearing voices are not uncommon. The amygdala, the brain's emotional center, becomes hyperactive, leading to heightened fear and paranoia. Logical reasoning is severely impaired, and speech may become slurred or nonsensical. Memory is deeply affected, with both short-term and long-term recall compromised. Physically, the body's stress response is in overdrive, raising blood pressure and heart rate. Immune function continues to plummet, making the body vulnerable to infections. At this stage, the risk of accidents and errors increases dramatically, as both mental and physical faculties are dangerously compromised. At the 96-hour mark, or 4 days without sleep, the body is in a state of emergency. Hallucinations intensify, and delusions may set in, with individuals believing things that are not true or becoming paranoid. The body's ability to regulate temperature falters, and the risk of hypothermia or overheating increases. The immune system is now severely compromised, leaving the body open to illness. According to studies, inflammation markers in the blood rise sharply, a sign that the body is under significant stress. Cognitive functions like attention, memory, and problem-solving are almost non-existent. Emotional control is lost, and mood swings can become extreme, ranging from euphoria to depression within minutes. Physical symptoms worsen, with dizziness, nausea, and even chest pain becoming common. The body's reserves are nearly depleted, and the risk of serious health complications rises. Between 5 and 6 days without sleep, the situation becomes dire. The brain begins to shut down non-essential functions in an effort to preserve energy for vital organs. Prolonged microsleeps become unavoidable, leading to frequent blackouts and memory gaps. Hallucinations can evolve into full-blown psychosis, with individuals losing touch with reality. According to Dr. Alan Rechtschaffen, a pioneering sleep researcher, if sleep does not serve an absolutely vital function, then it is the biggest mistake the evolutionary process ever made. The heart is under enormous strain, with arrhythmias and high blood pressure common. The body's metabolic processes are disrupted, affecting hormone production, digestion, and blood sugar regulation. Immune function is almost non-existent, and even minor infections can become life-threatening. At this point, the risk of organ failure, particularly in the heart and kidneys, is real. Emotional and cognitive functions are almost entirely lost, and the body is on the brink of collapse. After a full week without sleep, the body and brain are at their limits. The risk of life-threatening complications is extremely high. Cardiac arrest, stroke, and severe infections are possible outcomes. The brain's capacity to regulate the body's systems is almost gone, and consciousness may be lost entirely. Even if sleep is restored, recovery is not immediate. It can take days or even weeks for cognitive and physical functions to return to normal, and some damage may be permanent. Memory loss, weakened immune response, and emotional instability can persist long after sleep is resumed. As Dr. Matthew Walker warns, the shorter your sleep, the shorter your life. Chronic sleep deprivation, even at less extreme levels, is linked to a higher risk of Alzheimer's disease, obesity, diabetes, and depression. Sleep is not optional, it is essential for survival. Scientific research has revealed much about why sleep is vital. During deep sleep, the brain clears out toxins that accumulate during the day, including beta amyloid, a protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. The immune system uses sleep to produce cytokines, which help fight infections and inflammation. Sleep also regulates hormones that control hunger, stress, and growth. When sleep is lost, these processes break down, leading to widespread dysfunction. Experts agree that while the occasional sleepless night is not fatal, chronic or extreme sleep deprivation can have devastating consequences. Ultimately, sleep is the body's most effective tool for maintaining health, protecting the brain, and ensuring long-term survival.